Okay, Maaser Sheni P5 Mishnah Tes. So Misha, you peroisav rechaykim mimenu. We're talking about beer, right? Beer, you have to take care. You have to. It's like your final accounting, and for to make sure you're up to date and giving out all the trumas and Maaser Sheni, etc. But let's say you're nowhere near your fruit in order to do the beer. So meaning beer means you have to give it to the kohen. It can't just be that you separate it. That you have all the years for. This has to be that it's given, it's taken care of. So let's say you're far away. So tzarech likros shame, you have to give them a name. Meaning you say, the my truma that's in upstate is going to Rachamim. Or then the other, my trumas in Far Rockaway is going to, and he's in Eretz Yisrael, or he's in Florida vacationing, or whatever it is. Right? So he says, my Far Rockaway trumas is going to Aaron Captain, my West Hempstead is going to Avikan, and et cetera, et cetera. Right? So that's that. You have to give it a shame. Maaser Rabbi Gamliel was a Canaan. There's a story with Rabbi Zakil and Rabbi Gamliel, and there's a Canaan who are Rabbi Yeshua, Rabbi Akiva, and Rabbi Lazar and Azariah. Shahayubayin Besfina, they were coming on a ship. Amar Rabbi Gamliel, Isur said, and then they realized they have to do beer. So Amar Rabbi Gamliel, Isur Shani Asid Lama, the Maaser that I'm going to measure later, Nasanli Yeshua is given to Yeshua. All right. And how is he going to be kainet? And the place where the Maaser is, he's also being kainet that I'm renting him that place so that he can be kainet. Right? This is exactly what we do with. We've said it many times, but it's worth it to say it again. It's almost that time. That's what we do in Mechiras Chametz. The guy, if you sell the guy a closet full of chametz, so you're selling him the chametz and you're renting him the closet, or even selling him the closet for that amount of time. So that's exactly what Rabbi Gamliel did. Isur achar shani asid lamed, and then another 10th, which is going to go to Maaser Ani, is Nasan Akiva ben Yosef. I'm giving it to Akiva ben Yosef, who is very prominent in tonight's stuff, right? That's Rabbi Akiva. Now, he was not an Ani, he was a Gabbai. He was a Gabbai Shalaniyim. That's what the Rav says. She is Kaloi Lanim, that he's going to be Zaychet Fanim, and Mekayim was Choloi, and the place where the Maaser Ani is going to be going to him too. Rabbi Yeshua, Isur Shani Asad Lamed Nasan Le'Elazar ben Azariah. And Rabbi Yeshua said, the 10th that I'm going to give, I'm giving to Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, who was a Kohen, who Mekayim was Choloi, and the place is rented to him. V'neskablu zeh mizeh schar. Right, then what they did is they were makabel the money from each other. Meaning they all made like kinyanim with each other, representing all the kinyanim that they just made. Right? Meaning they were all on the boat, right? So they had to make a kinyan. So they did it. They made the kinyan by giving money to each other. Right? So okay, so that's basically how you do it. You have to make some sort of kinyan, but you could do it remote. That's what we would call it nowadays. You do this beer remotely. Mishnah Yud b'mincha b'yom tov acharon, on mincha, on the last day, on the this, the last day of Pesach, because we said it expires on Pesach. So you have till the last day of Pesach, and then you have to say vidui that you took care of everything properly. So, Keitzad vidui. What was the vidui? Bi'arti hakadosh min habayis. I got all the hektish out of my house. Zeh Maaser Sheni v'net Ravai. That's referring to Maaser Sheni and Net Ravai. Nesativ la Levi. I gave it to the Levis and Maaser Levi. That's the Maaser that goes to the Levi, which is Maaser Rishon. Begam Nesativ, and I also gave Zu Truma Utrumas Maaser. That's the Truma to the Kohen, and the Truma from the Maaser that's supposed to go to the Levi. There's supposed to be Truma from that given to him. Lager la Yasim v'la Zeh Maaser Ani, Halekav Hashichav Apeya, Afal Pisha Einan Ma'akvin Asavidoi. Even though they're not ma'akiv the vidim and abayis, zuchala and abayis is chala. So he's saying, it's not ma'akiv the vidim, it has nothing to do with the vidim. It's just saying that once he's taking care of all the matanas, so he's saying that he also took care of lekut shikha peya, and when it says min abayis, it makes sure that he takes care of challah. Then weiter, we'll just do one more Mishnah. This is just going to psukim in Dvarim. Kechol mitzvasa asher tzivisani, like all the mitzvahs that you commanded me, that's part of the vidui. Ha'im hiktem Maaser Sheni l'rishon, but let's say he took off Maaser Sheni before he took off Maaser Rishon. Right? Ein yachal is vadas, and he can't do the vidui because he didn't do it in the proper order, even though it's going to work. But if he takes the Maaser Sheni first, he's taking more of a percentage away from the Levium. And it says, I have not been over on any mitzvahs. I didn't separate from one type of min on another type of min, meaning each min has to have the 10% or whatever is taken off it. You can't take off apples for oranges and vice versa. You can't separate from detached, unattached. Ala tolosh, and not from anything that's attached on detached. V'loimen chodash ala yashon, and not from chodash on yashon. V'loimen yashon ala chodash, and not from yashon on chodash. V'lo shachachti milavarechacha u'melahaske shimcha alav. I'm not going to forget to bench you, and to say and to mention your name. Meaning all the mitzvah, the mitzvah, the brachas that you make on separating shuvas and maasros. Right. Okay, we'll stop over there. I don't remember where we're up to in the Muslim because I don't have my sefer with me. Anybody have any idea? Was it Pei Zion?
Tzadi Aleph, no?
Oh, Tzadi, yeah, I'm looking at it. Tzadi Aleph.
Somewhere between Tzadik Aleph and Tzadik Gimel.
Yeah, well, no, we did. Lo Sacharish V'Shor Chamar we did. We did Evan Maskas too. We did Al Teshaksu. We did Tzadi Gimel too. We're up to let's just do Tzadi Dalet. We have to get through this, even though this is not Be'etzem Musar. This is the Shari Tshuva going through all the Averis that people don't keep, but it can't hurt to do it. This one actually has a little bit, well, no, not really. Tomorrow's stuff more than today's. Okay, Al Techal Shari Tshuva Gimel Tzadi Dalet. Al Techal is Bitchel as Noisa. You should not make. Was that actually Friday's daf? Al Techal is Bitchel as Noisa. Do not be machal your daughter. That should be a zayna. V'loy sisna aretz and v'loy sizna aretz, and don't let the land have sumala aretz zima, and the land is going to be full of zima. Perish Rabbasenu kiba akasav hazel lahazer shlo yimsar adam bita penuya labia shaloi l'shem kedushin. You should not let your single girl have bia shaloi l'shem kedushin v'loy sizna haaretz, and you shouldn't let the land become a place of znus. Shim ata oisakain haaretz. Right, because what's going to happen is that the land is going to, I don't know what this means exactly, but it's going to be, the fruit is going to be mezana. You're going to have fruit in different lands. V'chenu vayimnu revivim umalkash loy haya umetzach isha zayna hayalach. Right, and when it didn't, the revivim, the rain is not going to come, and then you're going to have a isha zayna v'loy hutru pilagshim v'loy ksuba, and we don't allow pilagshim without a ksuba, v'loy kedushin, and without kedushin ela l'melech, a king is allowed to, but nobody else. She'em masim mutelos alabrias, because the fear of the king is on all creations. V'loy yiznu acherim ima, and nobody else is going to be mazana with her. Okay, yichud hamelech ala pilegesh kein ishus. That's why a king could have a pilegesh. It's an interesting concept. The reason why, meaning a lot of times, what do you have to have marriage for? Because otherwise, other people are going to be mazana, right? So, but the king, nobody's going to start up with the king's pilegesh. V'achar heter pilagshim lemelech goes Rabbasinu al kala v'loy bracha sheitei asura al ba'ila kenida. And after the heter of the pilagshim, then they were geyser on a kala without bracha, meaning without nesuin, shetei asura al ba'ila kenida, that she's also to her husband like Anida. That came about historically after. Yeah, after the Pilegish. Okay.